Hello, my sweet children of the internet. Welcome. I am Michael, aka Rickshaw, and you are nerding out with Rickshaw. And you're also nerding out with.
What's up, nerds? It's Rabbit.
And it is the producer, Toby.
And we have a special guest today, Krysta Cameron Andrews. Say hello.
Hi. Stop your voice.
What? What's going on, Krysta? Are you broken already?
Yes.
'Cause I'm broken.
Damn.
You guys like that? We are we on here on the YouTubes. We hanging out. We're gonna be talking about some Christmas songs. Not including the ones that are from Scary Movie.
Oh,
Like,
that is so good.
I've been dreaming of a white woman.
Yep. I still say that. I still quote that entire section to myself most of the time.
That's pretty much the highlight of that movie. Whenever they're talking about all the Christmas songs, whenever the plants are rolling them up, it's dope. I can't remember the other ones. So that was my favorite. I've been dreaming of a white woman.
I don't know. I don't remember.
But yeah, we're gonna talk about some Christmas songs. We're gonna do some tier listing on that because everybody loves Christmas songs, and the people that don't love Christmas songs hate Christmas songs. So we're gonna rate them, and I'm sure everyone under the sun is gonna be mad about our tier list.
Every time we do tier lists.
But that's what it's for.
Anchor.
That's why we do it.
Yeah.
That's why we do it.
I feel like the tier list thing, once it got popular, is like the perfect strategy to get people to pay attention, because what do people love? To hate. And what do people hate? People that love. Yeah. So anytime we do a tier list, especially whenever we did, what was the one that got the most
The
crazy?
new metal one.
Fast food. I think fast food.
Oh, yeah.
They've
The fast
all
food
of them.
one.
All of them have
Yeah.
had just a massive amount of hate for no reason.
Well, I mean, the fast food one, though, is like the most subjective one, to where it's just you might love this, you might hate it, but also depending on what day you go and which location of any of these restaurants, they could suck ass or be the best. You know what I mean? Like, so it's always just like, for anyone to get mad, it's just like, I don't know why you're getting mad, dude. You're just like, I'm sorry. Like, if you live in Louisiana and you're going to like a fucking Arby's, it might be the worst place on earth. You know what I mean?
Not if you're going to Cane's in Louisiana.
Well, that's different. Cane's, we didn't put Cane's. Was Cane's on the tier? Yeah, it was.
Cane's.
It was on the tier. Cane's was on there, but it's tough. We also did, like, whenever we did the tier list with the fast food, the bigger the menu and like the more, I don't know, the more variety and shit sometimes got better rankings. Like somewhere like Cane's is like, what they have, like toast, chicken wings, chicken tenders, fries, and then like buns. That's like the only things they have in the building. Coleslaw, sorry.
And I'm sorry, but their condiment is amazing.
Well, yeah, Cane sauce. Yeah. Sauce is boss.
Dude, cane sauce, I would drink that. It's so good.
Yeah, well, what's funny is like all the foodies that are on like TikTok and all that shit, they order the 20-ounce cup of sauce, and they'll just dip in the cup, and then they have sauce all over their fucking hands and shit. What's wrong, Krysta? You gonna throw up over the cane? You the one that said cane sauce. You were praising cane sauce.
There you go. Bring it back to Scary Movie too, where it's like he dips it and he's like, "My germs." You get over there.
But yeah, we're gonna talk about some some Christmas songs. We're gonna do a little bear watch, right, Toby? We're gonna do bear watch.
I'm gonna see if the graphic will work. You want me to roll it right now?
I mean, if you know what, let's just get it out of the way.
All right, here
see
it
if
is.
that graphic roll.
Roll that beautiful bear footage.
I don't hear it. I don't hear it.
Every time.
God,
What
that's so
bear is that?
so jarring, dude.
What kind of
It
bear
sounds-
is that?
It sounds like
Sounds
whenever
like a bear that has like
Listen,
COVID.
you go look for a bear noise. Like, it was not easy. That was the best one out of all the 30 that I looked through. I was like, all right, that one
Sounds
works.
like a bear with
You
pneumonia.
did great. You did a great job.
Thank
you did
you.
a great
It sounds-
job.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Someone appreciates my hard work.
I'm the only one.
It sounds like when the poop finally leaves. Like, you're like trying to take the poop, taking a while, you're sweating, you got some tears, you got some sweat, and then all of a sudden
that grunter.
But guys,
Sorry, Toby. I appreciate your hard work. It just the bear is.
you know what?
cracking me up
Let's try again. Roll it one more
Okay,
time.
now it'll
and-
work.
and we'll
It'll-
be
it'll-
yeah,
it'll
yeah.
work this
Well,
time.
let's roll it one more time. We're more professional this time.
Okay, maybe it's not the best bear noise. Maybe it's not.
I think you.
This just in. This just in. Important news from the I Wrestled a Bear Once camp. Everyone in the OG-ish, I say OG lineup, but it's really not the OG lineup if you paid attention to all of our lineups. The most prominent lineup that ever was in I Wrestled a Bear Once, including Krysta Cameron, Michael Rickshaw Martin, John Gainey, Mikey Mutt-Gumfart, and Stephen Bradley, all have said yes, under the right circumstances, to an Iwabo reunion.
Here, we need this. I'm a little late on the draw on that, but yeah,
So yeah, now we're just gonna
Ron Burgundy over here.
we're just gonna fucking look for some what's the word I'm saying? Guarantees. Yeah, look for some good guarantees. Make sure it lines up right, and then we're all gonna do the damn thing, and you're gonna get to watch a bunch of fat old people rip it on stage.
No, we're gonna come out dressed up as old people with the canes. You know?
You're all gonna get on Ozempic. and
Yeah, that's
drop-
right.
Yeah, you'll be
Yeah.
I'm
nice. and-
scared of those, man. I don't know about that.
Yeah. The I Wrestled a Bear Once reunion is brought to you by Ozempic, Reese's Pieces, Red Bull.
Having trouble fitting into your skinny jeans. Try
Put back
Ozempic.
into those skinny jeans.
We're gonna take all the stuff out of those Ozempics and put them in shot glasses. Just shoot
there
them.
we go.
With our Pinnacle Whip vodka that we used to drink whenever we were recording the first album.
Yeah, I don't know why. Y'all had a lot
No, it
of
was the
things.
second album.
Y'all had a lot of things that you would do that I eventually would just be like, yeah, I'll do it. Whatever. I can't even fight with these guys. You know? Like, I remember at one point, whenever I first joined the band officially, I
Mhm.
was literally just talking about how The Matrix is one of the sickest movies ever created. And I feel like some of y'all were like, you really think that's one of the sickest movies? Man, Ricky's fucking tripping. And I'm like, is it not one of the sickest movies? Like, what? So I was like,
100%.
I was
one
like,
of the
these-
sickest movies they've made.
I was like, these people from Louisiana are very opinionated.
Listen, I'm not even from Louisiana, so you can't even lump me into that, okay? I'm
Well,
from Long
at
Island.
I know you're from Long Island, but you know,
Back
you
it
were
on
hanging
up.
with all the Louisianans.
Does that mean
Louisianans.
Does that mean FUZZ is from Louisiana? All the opinionated people?
Oh, whoa!
Oh,
He's not even
maybe
here to defend it.
God.
Born on a
But-
bayou.
You better check that Discord
Maybe.
chat. Maybe he's
That
in here.
sounds so
He might be.
good.
He might be just listening. He's just fucking creeping the Discord. John Gainey's in the chat, and he said, "I am the youngest." He said, "I'm the youngest man alive." Heck yeah, dude.
John, gotta go.
We got to get some Just for Men before the tour, right? We can cover up all those grays. Yeah.
Some icy hot, a lot of icy hot.
Dude, just embrace the gray, okay? Like, let's embrace our age, you know? Like, think about it. So many kids now are wearing, like, have you guys seen, like, the baggy pants coming back in again? Like, teenagers are wearing the kickwears and the Jankos. And I'm like, I know how that feels, man. Watch out for them rainstorms.
I saw on Hard Times. You know what Hard Times is? Kind of like the Onion for metal music or whatever. I saw an article after Sick New World got canceled. It was like Jinko stock has plummeted since Sick New World has been canceled.
Damn, they put all their eggs in one basket there. The Jinko was like, "We're back, baby.
We're back."
Yeah. Bye.
No.
Dude, I used to love my favorite was the pair of kickwears I had because it had a giant K on the back of that giant pocket, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, that's right, K for Krysta.
Oh yeah, dude. Dude, I remember my brother had some. I think they were kickwears, but they weren't like super wide leg. They were just kind of like normal kickwears, like kind of like smaller pipes. But they had button. They had the button up side. You know, they were jeans, but they had the button up sides, and he would just rip them off at parties, dude.
That's amazing.
Damn.
Kind of jealous.
Dude. Nothing like ripping your pants off right in the middle of the dance floor at a party in your 20s. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, who hasn't?
Who hasn't done that? Whether you had the buttons on the sides or not. All right. Let's check out this chat. There's a lot of chat going on. I appreciate everyone for showing up. Someone said, "Hi, Dad." Hunter Heinz says, "Hi, Dad." Hello, son. How are you? You better be studying.
You better get to bed early. You have a test tomorrow.
Listen, I'm okay with you watching Nerding Out tonight, but you better get straight B's for the rest of the semester. That's all I expect out of you.
Oh, you're great.
All my girlfriend has heard out of me is wrestling content and Iwabo reunion. Matthews Ammons. That's a good thing. Someone said the same here. There you go. Six Silent Planet sweater.
Huh?
Silent Planet sweater.
Funny story about this. I got it for Daniel for Christmas, and now it's mine.
That's called that's called girlfriend giving. You know what I mean?
Wife giving. Actually,
you're like, "Merry Christmas. This is for you. Hey, let me hold on to it."
It's cool though, because look, it's got like a Christmas whole thing going on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very cool.
It's like when Homer bought Marge the bowling ball, and she was like, "No, I am gonna go bowling with it."
Yep.
What are you referencing? Something that old people used to watch?
Yeah.
Listen, I love The Simpsons and I love bowling, so.
I
also love bingo. God, I'm old.
Bingo's the shit.
Right?
Eric Heckenmuller. Oh, that's a sick name. Hey, Heckenmuller, get in here. He said, "I've never been so happy." All right. Wing-ridden martyr. Hey guys, if I were to do a mini tour, would you guys consider Fort Lauderdale or Miami, Florida? No bands have ever come down here anymore, and Iwabo has a good ton of fans here. Don't say have a good ton. Don't say have a good ton of fans.
It's funny because I live in Tampa right now, and there is a lot of bands coming through the Tampa St. Pete area, but I didn't know that they weren't going down to Fort Lauderdale or Miami. Is that where you said?
I have no idea. Yeah, Fort Lauderdale, Miami. Yes.
Interesting.
I don't know. it's kind of one of those things too. Like even even back in the day, whenever we had a booking agent, it's like people say, "Come here, hey people, hey come down to come down to Russia, play a show." And it's like, well, unless someone that books shows sent someone else that books shows for us an offer to come to where they're at, then we might not know to go there. I know that you're over here like, come to Fort Lauderdale. Well, I mean, does someone book shows there? Can they send us offers? That's the type of thing that happens,
Right.
Most of the
And
time,
then
also.
you had to go ahead and mention Russia because, like, the minute you did, I just had like a bad flashback to that fart soup.
Fart soup
Nobody
is
gets
the
that.
number one meal in Russia. Fart soup. You
Yeah,
have
that
to
was
let the-
nasty. That smelled like egg, sulfur. They're like, it's good.
Egg
Try
sulfur.
it.
That's the
And then,
number
like-
one ingredient. Egg sulfur.
Eggs and vodka. It's gray water and egg.
I
Little
remember
bit of vodka.
speaking of booking, people that are like book come here, book shows at this place. Every time we would ever get bitched out on the internet by fans, they'd be like, "You never want to come to this area. You guys suck." And then I'd be like, "Oh shit, we were there literally 3 days ago, and this kid's yelling at us for not coming to his town." It's like, just check the tour dates, y'all. Can't yell at somebody and then not check the tour dates.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Well,
I'm getting
Today's
grumpy.
different now.
Yeah, you think people still do that, even though the internet is where everybody lives their whole life?
For sure.
Toby, can you concur?
I
Do
concur.
you ever go to bands' websites and you're like, why don't you ever come to this place?
No, I'm not. No, I cannot do that. That seems so cringy when people do that. So, I follow all the bands that I like, and I look for the tour flyers and stuff. Hell, me and you send tour flyers to each other all the time. You just sent that Fall of Troy one the other day. You gotta have better
Mhm.
friends that help you keep up with the bands that you like. That's what it is. You need better friends. Stop missing tours. Get better friends.
Hell yeah.
Daryl, say hi to John. Is John Ryan still in the chat?
I don't know. I know he sent a chat a little bit ago. So John, we're having a reconnection here. Look,
Call me now. Be a free tarot card reading.
Miss Cleo.
we've officially reconnected John Gainey, Miss Cleo, and Daniel Andrews here.
Yeah. All right.
He said I'm here, so he
He's
saw
here,
that. Daryl Strawberry. There you go,
Old Daryl.
ladies and gentlemen.
Call me now.
Call me
Remember
now.
Miss Cleo? That shit was dope, dude. Can you imagine
Miss Cleo?
just like?
Yeah.
Wasn't
Can
she?
you imagine getting set up with a job where you just fucking make up someone's fake future, getting paid fat cash for
You
it?
gotta have a baby. Like what?
Wait, do that again?
No, I'm not doing it. It was more Italian. I know it was.
Yeah.
Do it.
Have a baby.
I said,
Baby.
yeah.
Oh, you're gonna
Tell you,
Oh,
Miss
it's a-
Cleo.
It's a baby.
Oh, you want to have a baby?
Gonna have a
I need
little
a
baby.
bambino.
Gonna have a little ravioli.
I'm just the camera changing guy, not the voice guy.
I'm not taking offense to any of this, okay? Consider him half Italian, so
No.
it's all good. Keep going. Keep going.
All right. Do you guys want to jump into some Christmas songs?
Let's go.
All right. Let's talk. Let's start off the top. Christmas music is the number one thing that I used to hate, but I feel like they've really cut down on the amount of places that they play it and how early they start. I know that there was a point in time, especially working in the service industry, where as soon as Halloween was over, they would just start ripping Christmas songs all the way through November, all the way through December. And then after the new year, they finally stop. And I feel like the prayers got answered, and now they kind of do it subtle. They don't play it all through November, and then they kind of just sprinkle it in, to lots of playlists, because they knew after so many Black Fridays where people died, they should tone it down a little bit.
Everybody got to
So-
get that Cabbage Patch doll.
But let's start at the top with how do y'all feel about Mariah Carey at this point in time? Let's start with you, Rabbit.
Oh boy. Dude, I can't. Okay. I love Mariah Carey. I grew up listening to Mariah Carey. I had an older sister and mom. You know, that's all we listened to was divas and top 40 radio. But I can't stand that fucking song. Like, I just can't. It's been overplayed so hard. I just can't stand it. It's just like A Christmas Story, like the movie. It played for 24 hours on TBS or USA or whatever growing up. And that movie just played over and over and over, and I get sick of it. And it's objectively one of the best Christmas, movies ever made, but I just can't fucking stand it, and I can't fucking stand Mariah Carey's. I don't even. What's the name of the song?
All I Want for Christmas.
All I Want for Christmas. Yeah, yeah.
But
It's just
objectively,
so-
it's a really good song. Though,
Objectively, yes. But
Okay.
I just can't. It's so overplayed. Like, there's other songs. Play other songs. How many do we have on the list, Toby? Like 30 songs?
I've got 29 or 30. Yeah.
Why is it all just Mariah Carey?
Well, it's like, but like I was saying, the other day, it's like we don't even get lots of the old school Christmas songs anymore that are like straight up away in a manger. You know what I mean? Like, what if that was what was played at every
Beautiful,
shopping mall,
beautiful scene.
at every bar, at every restaurant? They're just like jamming techno versions of Away in the Manger.
Honestly, I'd be okay with it if they did. Like,
Dude, there's some Christmas trap music out there. Like it's like EDM,
Yeah.
like it's like, and it's got like these, and it's pretty sick. I mean, you gotta find it though.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, it's just crazy that it's also crazy though that if you pay attention, there's like modern Christmas songs that randomly artists make, and then they slip them in to these Christmas playlists, and it's almost like you never even thought this was just a song that came around a couple of years ago that was made by Neo or some shit. You know what I mean? Like
Jimmy Eat World?
Jimmy Eat World. What song does he do? That's
Is it on your
I
list,
say
Toby?
he.
I know
Is it
that
on
one's
your
not.
list?
I just have
Aw.
like the
They did a Christmas song.
Yeah.
I looked at a couple of different lists for like top 20, top 25, songs, and I just pulled the ones that I kept seeing the most on the different lists. So, but you got to think, so many artists have covered all of these songs, So like the covers that I have for a lot of these, like it's gonna be like Frank Sinatra. You may see him 2 or 3 times, but it's not just him. It's that song that's been sung by 400 different artists over the years.
I go blah blah blah.
So,
Last Christmas. Jimmy World did Last
I
Christmas.
love
Oh,
that
wow.
song.
Yeah.
That was Wham, right? Wham
Yes.
originally did that
But
song.
the
Well, they're all
original
covers.
version is amazing.
They're all covers. The Mariah Carey song's a cover too.
Right, but not Last Christmas is an original by Wham, right?
I thought so. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I believe it is.
But that's like the fun part about it, right? Because we have all of these songs that were just thrown at us our whole life, and Wham made a Christmas song, and and everybody just started thinking it was like a Christmas song that had been done before. But now you have so many people covering the Wham version. You know what I mean? So
Once you start seeing these
blows my
songs, you're gonna notice a lot of these songs are from like the 40s and 50s and 60s. Like all these have just stood the test of Christmas time and have lasted forever. Whoever ends up covering it, but they just last forever. And we don't have
Yeah,
any
they
new
do.
songs, like you were saying. We have very few new songs, but the Wham one.
True. Nobody's
Yeah.
out there. Nobody's out there writing Christmas jams anymore.
Okay,
I mean, let's give it a shot.
Are y'all starting a Christmas band now?
All right.
Yeah,
I'll throw
dude.
my name in the hat.
Listen, right off the top of my head, here's a good scenario. I didn't celebrate Christmas last year because I had gout so bad.
It's my new favorite song.
But this year it's gonna be different.
Keep
Right?
working on it.
Maybe a little more work.
Yeah. But I got the bones, right? I got the bones.
Yeah. Okay, so I do
I
want
don't-
I want to change one thing to our normal tier things, because usually we have so many in the S tier and so many in the A tier. Only three or four in each tier list. Let's say four. 4 maximum in
But
each.
see, but now you're limiting how much we could love and hate something.
No, but you got to love something more or less than the other thing, so we can move stuff around. But we always get stuck with everything in the S tier, and I think that's where the problem is.
I'm just saying, like, we can't help if stuff is bangers. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, however you want to do it.
a banger is a
However you wanna
banger,
do it.
or if it's a stinker. You know what I mean? Like, it ends up on the bottom, shit ton of songs at the bottom. That's just the way it is. I'm predicting that more things will go in the stinkers in a Christmas list. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Stinkers with stinkers.
So, Krista, if you don't know how this works, can you pull up the menu
Yes, here
of
we
the
go.
tier?
Here
So,
is our tier
S.
list.
S is superior. And then
Okay.
the rest are graded like you would at school. You know, A is obviously the best, below superior. F is the worst.
So can we put at
you know,
least like Last Christmas by Wham on Superior because it's an original?
I mean, we would talk about that as we went. That would give it some points, in my opinion, you know, for it to be an original. You know, you take everything into consideration when you're doing the tier list, because I think that song is great. But if you asked my girlfriend, she would say that song sucks ass. So
Okay,
say,
I can
hey,
see how people don't like it, but you have to. Has anybody seen the video for it? Because it's incredible.
I was watching it earlier, actually. It is pretty good.
Isn't it amazing? Like their mullets in the snow, and they're like, all friends going to the cabin. My favorite part is like you just hear him in the background. And he's singing, and they're just like, you know that he's going up to the mic and he's just going, "Merry Christmas."
Well, you know, her
Oh,
point to
wait.
this song was being fickle. She said, "Why would you give your heart away, and then the very next year decide to give it to someone else when that was the problem that you first had?" Which is
That's
very
true.
valid.
That's a
You
good
know,
point.
you're just
That's
gonna
a
go
valid point.
willy nilly giving away your heart. You know what I'm saying? So fuck.
Well, I know
But-
that another band that did write an original Christmas song is Queen. They wrote a Christmas song, and Jethro Tull wrote a Christmas song. Both original songs.
Are those on our list, Toby?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I believe the Queen song is called "Thank God It's Christmas." Let me see. Hold on. Isn't that what it's called? And then Jethro Tull has this Christmas song called "Christmas Song."
Original.
Well, shit, we're gonna have to get to work on this list right now.
Okay,
All right.
all right. Let's go ahead and get this Wham one out of the way since we've been talking about
All
it.
right. Last Christmas, we all know it. We all have been at Denny's, and it just started playing while we're eating our waffles. I personally think that this is S tier. That is, because Wham, that's what you do to me.
I mean, look at that album art. Like, look at that. It's like first single. You know, look
Yeah.
at that artwork.
I think you're right. I think this is an S. I think this is a solid Christmas song that's not like one of the classics. I think it deserves its place in the sunlight.
Right. Like I don't think that you'd sing this song at church for Christmas. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
Unless
Yeah.
you're like a young, cool youth pastor. But
and,
that's true.
yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah.
So where are we putting it?
I say S tier.
I'm cool with S. I was gonna put it up like high, but if y'all want to go
It's
S
one of my
tier, we might as well just
favorites.
go.
One of my favorites.
I love the Jimmy Eat
love-
World version. So
The Jimmy Eat World version is great. And, you know, I sing it all the time. I was singing it earlier, making orange mac and cheese. Just happens.
It gets an S.
Last Christmas.
And you can always put,
heart.
but the very next day you fucking gave it away. You gotta throw Eli in there. You know how Eli would
There
always
you
put
go.
the fucking into
Yeah.
every.
Remember whenever when we were in Hawaii and we were doing I did Usher and I kept saying fuck, and the guy that hosted was like, "Sir, no more cussing. Sir, please no more cussing."
I wasn't in Hawaii, so I
Oh.
don't remember that.
Oh. Yeah, you were. Don't
It wasn't.
don't mess with me.
That was Courtney.
Why you always lying?
Okay. Santa Claus is coming to town.
So when
Okay,
I hear
but-
this one, I hear the Jackson 5 one in my
Me
head.
too.
That's what I hear.
Just coming
And that's A
down.
tier. That's A tier.
All right.
Sure.
You know what? It is kind of creepy though. I'll give it that because Santa Claus is
Is
coming to
coming.
town,
He's coming.
and he knows when you be sleeping and shit.
That's Santa. He knows.
He knows when you're awake, and he
knows.
knows
Making a list.
when
He's
you're
checking it twice.
What kind of and he's making a list of what?
If you're naughty or nice, dog.
And that's weird.
But that's what Santa does.
I mean,
I don't like that you're
They're
putting this.
just telling you what Santa does.
that's true. I
This
mean,
is what
like, on
parents,
paper.
do to their kids. They're like, "See, Santa Claus is coming to town. He's watching y'all." And you're like,
Yeah.
All right, I'll go A tier with this one, but definitely the A would be the Jackson 5 version.
definitely.
So we're saying
Yeah,
A.
that's
I think A's good. That's a good classic.
Yeah. A's a pretty good spot for that, even though he knows when you've been sleeping.
Oh, here we go. Santa Baby.
Oh, this song
Oh.
is about rape.
Nope, not this one. This one. I know which one you're talking about. That's Baby It's Cold Outside.
Oh yeah, that's right. But what is happening in this picture?
Wow.
She's seducing Santa.
She is totally seducing Santa.
She's like, Santa, come over here. I
lying.
got something
She's
for
being a ho ho ho.
Yeah.
What could Santa get you this year, baby?
She's like, damn, girl.
I
Yeah,
like
candy
this song.
baby.
I think this song's awesome.
Okay. Oh wait, I do know this song. Okay, this is a good song.
Santa
It is a good song.
baby.
It is
That's
a
it.
good.
You're not gonna
song.
sing more.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah,
Ricky.
think of Mean Girls. They said
Yeah.
that.
I'm not that fond of this song. I'm gonna say personally, I'll give it like a. I mean, it's very iconic for sure.
I put it in like the C.
Yeah, I'll give it a
Yeah,
C.
because it's an iconic song.
I do think C. I think I was with you guys on that one. I like that song a lot, but yeah, C. All right, let's see.
E.
You said E?
C. I said C.
Oh, okay.
Y'all better have Whitney Houston
Yes,
on this
C.
list, man. Just saying.
Toby.
Here comes Santa Claus.
Here comes Santa Claus.
Santa Claus
Here
is coming a lot.
Santa Claus.
Here comes Santa
Come on,
Claus.
Ricky, do it.
Yes. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Right down Santa Claus gate.
Gene Autry.
I mean, it's all right. It's kind of hokey, you know.
That's our
but-
budgie, Gene Autry.
This is like pretty. These are all pretty iconic.
They all
but
are.
This is not one
No,
that I would
this is
consider a
Christmas
banger.
music for people who live in the South.
Yeah, this is
I
like
don't know why that's right, but it is.
Just what's on at your grandma's house.
yeah. This is grandma's. Grandma would put it in the A list for sure. But let's go. I'll go D because I would rather hear Santa
Baby.
Claus is Coming to Town by Jackson 5. You know what
Right.
I'm
And
saying?
you'd rather
Definitely.
hear Santa Baby?
Or I'd rather hear Santa Baby, yeah, too, because it's on Mean Girls, and I don't get mad when it's on Mean Girls.
Fair.
Very good point.
All right, next.
You can contest
Oh.
any of these.
This
Krista,
is
if
a
you ever
great song.
contest. Another thing that we do, Krista, is like if you disagree, we could negotiate where they go.
Yeah, we do a lot of negotiating.
Well, Bing Crosby
So-
was great. So
Winter
This is a-
Wonderland.
yeah, I mean,
Wait. How does this
it's a
one
great
go?
song.
Yeah. Wait, how does it go? Winter Wonderland.
I'm singing White Christmas in my head. That's the
Yeah,
wrong
yeah.
song. What song? How does this one go?
Winter Wonderland.
Oh, yeah.
Here it is.
Oh. Da-da-da.
Da, da, da.
This is in
da-da.
every like little kids play, like or when they do like choir and stuff. Every little kid has to sing this for choir.
Beautiful.
See, this one to me is also like the last one. It's like kind of in that hokey, just like like old school.
Like very white.
Very
Yeah, it's very. This is like the Christmas song for white people who like. And why does he look like Mr. Rogers?
He looks like what's the dude from Half Baked? Harlan.
Harlan Williams.
Kind of does.
Yeah.
Just
It's like,
because of that,
oh,
and because it's a
dang.
good song.
If I gave you my fruit cocktail,
Yeah.
then I'd have to give it every day. I'm gonna say
I
I'll
think
say C list on this one too.
C-list?
Yeah,
I definitely would
C-list.
listen to Santa Baby before I listen to this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say D.
Oh dang, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go C. I could go C or D. Honestly.
Yeah, I could go C or D on this one.
All right, I
Krysta,
go
you
C.
call it.
C.
C? Okay,
C?
We're putting it at C then. Let me get it in there.
Walking in a winter wonderland
Walking
With
in
my
a
wa-
level
with-
over C.
Let's
with my white girlfriend. Wait, what?
Oh, God.
All right, what about the most wonderful time of the year?
He looks like he's constantly having the most wonderful time of the year. Look at all that green he looks like he does.
I feel like
He's about 4 nose beers deep.
I think that this
Dude, right?
without this song, 90% of Christmas movies wouldn't feel the way they do.
You're
You know
right.
what I mean?
You are so
That's
right
true.
on that.
That's true. That's got to go in the B category.
Yeah, I think it's
A-
gonna be B
A or
because
B?
Hey, Rick, why does he look like Christopher Walken a little bit?
He looks. What's the Price is Right? Bob Barker. He looks like
Bob
Bob Barker a little bit, and Christopher Walken.
Okay, and Toby, can you put like Rickshaw's face, like try to superimpose Rickshaw's face on that with like that flare?
we'll just imagine it. We'll do it in post on the clips.
Post. So what do we think?
His mouth is so big; it's still like there.
It's still, it's still big when it's small.
What's
All
happening?
right, give me a second because Jet is really upset. I don't know why. Be right back.
Maybe he has to go potty.
Did we say A or B on that one? B?
Did
I'll
we
say
say
B.
B? Yeah, I'll say B because
Okay.
it's a good song, but it also gets really annoying. And I mean, that guy, you know.
And not to be confused, the Andy Williams of X Every Time I Die, Atomic
Every
Rule.
Yeah, no. Maybe that is his grandpa.
Oh.
Yay.
I mean,
Here, should we pull out the next
Checks
one
out.
and just start debating it? Just
sure.
Yeah,
let's
sure.
see. I'm trying to find. Here, let's do this one. I don't know this one.
Oh,
Holly Jolly Christmas. Yeah.
Uh,
Have a
Holly
holly jolly Christmas.
See, I feel like this is also like every Christmas movie has this song in it.
Yeah.
it does.
Maybe even more than the other one. Or am I just thinking of Home Alone? Is this in Home Alone?
I don't know.
I was actually thinking that. I think it might be. No, wait, is it?
I went to Family Vacation. That's what
The
came to
best
mind as
time.
soon as I started singing it for some reason. But why does he look like a devil? Like this guy could have
That
played the
dude-
devil.
He kind of looks like he's just ready to have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Old Burl Ives.
you'll see a lot of these covers like of these
Earl.
people from
A
like
good
the
name.
40s and 50s. They all look like they're just like, we're partying tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
all
he's
of them
27 years old in that picture.
There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, he's 27 years old. Why does he look a little bit like James Hetfield?
They all looked old as shit back then.
Have a holy holiday Christmas.
His-
It's the best time of the year. Yeah. I'm Burl Ives. And have a holy jolly Christmas.
What happened to that name, Burl? That's a good name.
Burl, that's a good name.
Burl.
I like
It sounds like when you're about to hurl. I don't know if I like it.
Burl.
Burl.
The curl of the burl. I remember the curl
What
of the
song is this? Have a
Holly Jolly Christmas.
Holly Jolly Christmas.
Rabbit made a good
Holly
point.
Jolly.
This sounds very like movie song Christmas.
Daniel said he was one of the voices for the original Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer movie.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, nice.
The which one?
Was he the
He was the
snowman?
snowman. Oh my god,
Yeah,
the snowman. It's got
he
the
looks
eye.
like that. Yeah. I'll say.
I think it's B. I think it goes right next to the other one.
I think you're
It's
right.
gonna.
All right,
Kinda
this guy
pleasant.
kind of rolls. Who doesn't like the old
This guy
Rudolph?
fucks.
His
This guy
name is
fucks.
Burl. Come on, guys. Let's give him a good rating because his name is
Yeah.
Burl. Nobody's
He's
named
like-
Burl anymore.
Burl's going home alone tonight unless you could do something about it.
Burl never goes home alone. I'll tell you that much.
I think B.
Oh.
I'm good with B on this one.
Okay, B is good. I'm good with B. Next
Let's
to
go
his
B.
friend
Yeah.
Andy.
Yeah.
Burl and Andy.
Andy and
Burl.
Burl.
Dude, they tag team so many people.
Wow. they they put on Baby It's Cold Outside.
So I couldn't find a good graphic for Let It Snow, Let It Snow.
Oh,
It
that
Snow.
guy
So
knows what's gonna happen.
I just
That
picked this
guy
movie.
knows.
This movie.
He
So
just
Is
picked
that
a
Is that a
Candace
Hallmark
Cameron?
film?
it is a Hallmark movie. So
Hell
but the
yeah.
song Let It Snow, that's just the representation. This was not an easy task, guys. I did it today.
I don't know. The song is corny as fuck. I'm just
Let
gonna say it.
Let it snow. Let it snow. First of
Like,
all,
what
Weather outside is frightful.
Rifle.
It's
What the
corny. I don't
fuck?
like it.
yeah. You
That
know what?
guy.
The E list is looking really lonely right now.
You think this is E?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Jordan?
I think it is an E. I was never really a big fan of this song. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but yeah.
But I will say this: cocaine.
Well, that's White Christmas, brother.
Oh,
White
you're
Christmas,
right.
yeah.
All right. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh, this was like one of my favorites.
I think like
Gene-
this one.
oh, it's another
goes
Gene
pretty
Autry.
hard.
Oh yeah.
It's another Gene Autry.
Gene Autry.
It's our buddy.
I feel like
Gene
this is
Autry.
just a classic.
It is.
Like it's got to be A tier at least.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Sorry, I was reading. John put in the chat. I used to eat at IHOP, but now I'm dead, motherfucker, dead. We used to make this joke where like we for some reason we made this joke to where like you make these fickle things to complain about, but then we talked about dying afterwards, and so it would always be like that.
Very specific.
I used to complain about bacon, but now I'm dead, motherfucker, dead. But anyway, sorry. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is pretty fucking iconic, especially when you're a kid, because it's like
Yeah.
the most story happening in a song of all the Christmas songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna say that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is kind of a banger.
It
Just
is.
saying.
I agree. I agree. It's a banger.
Yeah.
I said A or above.
Okay.
A or above.
You know
I'm
what?
good.
Let's put it in S tier, guys.
Oh,
Let's put
do
it in
it.
the S
All right.
tier. Because you know what? It's
Oh,
the type of thing.
damn.
Let's just say, I don't have kids. I have dogs, but I would teach my dogs about Rudolph. I wouldn't teach them about letting it snow because I don't like snow that much, unless we
You
at the
should
club.
You should sing to the dogs, Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Okay, at
Reindeer.
the club.
You know what? I think that
I
is
will.
something like the songs about the characters of Christmas, like Santa Claus is coming to
Mhm.
town, Rudolph. That is the fun part, is the characters.
Mhm.
Yes. And when it comes to letting it snow, then you're trapped and then you're hanging out with your family for long periods of time. They're telling you, should have done something else with your life. And you're like, God damn, I got to get out of here, but I'm snowed in.
We don't got any more milk. We ain't got no bread. We ain't got no eggs. We's trapped.
Uncle Laird ate all the cookies. Burl.
Uncle
Uh,
Burl.
Okay, I'm gonna throw y'all a curveball one. The Chipmunk song.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you're talking about
No.
no. You're
Yeah.
talking about Christmas time is here.
Yes.
Yes. This was the
Banger.
album. Okay, all I remember was can I tell you guys a really fun story about this?
Go ahead.
We'd be driving home, it'd be like Christmas time, and we're driving home. My mom's like old Mitsubishi, right? From my grandparents' house, and she's sitting there smoking out the window, like and like this song's on, and I'm like, Mom, can you rewind the tape again so we can listen to that song? And Mom's like, no. And she's like flicking ashes on the back of me. Yeah. It's still one of my all-time favorite like tapes to ever own as a child. I got it for Christmas one year, and man, yep,
Yeah.
I know all the words.
I definitely think I had a cassette tape with this song on it. At some point.
See?
Gung gung
Yeah.
boom doodle gung gung.
I like at the beginning
Yeah.
when he's like doing like Theodore, and he's like present or whatever he says, and then he's like Alvin, Alvin. Okay.
Okay. I would say S
All right.
tier. We're going
Yeah.
S tier with this guy.
I don't know if it's S tier.
Oh,
I like it,
All
but I
right,
don't know if it's
we'll go
S tier.
A then. We'll go A. Compromise.
A or S, I'm comfortable with.
A or
I can
S.
do that.
Okay,
A.
I'm good.
Let's compare it to the other ones, though. Obviously, you'd want to hear it more than all the B-list songs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm fine
go-
with A
Yeah,
tier.
we'll go A.
Shrink that down a little
Let's
bit.
see.
I just don't know if that one particularly is a S tier because that's like.
It's
don't know.
pretty niche.
It
yeah,
is.
exactly.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's fun.
But it is fun. Yeah.
I saw
Oh,
Mommy
this
kissing
one is
Santa Claus.
This is just a disturbing song.
Yeah, this is like a scandal that happened.
Yeah.
And someone turned it into a song.
It is one of those songs that, like, when you listen to it as a kid, you're like, why is Mom kissing Santa? But then when you're older, you're like, oh, I get it. But it still is weird for this to be on the radio for the kids to listen to,
Like
Mm.
guys, just look at in the picture. Like, look at the little boy from that's trauma 101 right there.
Yeah.
What happened to
Yeah,
little
I'm gonna
Jimmy?
say.
Gotta learn. He's
Yeah.
gotta learn someday.
Yeah. I don't know. I think this one is gonna be F tier because it
Yeah,
should have
totally,
been.
totally.
It never should have carried
Okay.
over. You know what I
No.
mean? Like
Definitely.
it's.
This is
scandalous.
you dirty.
This- That's
dirty,
TMZ
dirty
shit.
song. Dirty song. I don't like it.
TMZ. It'd be like TMZ.
I don't think it. I mean, I don't think it.
It'd be like, we
I
have
don't know.
reports of a child saying, "Mommy kissing Santa Claus."
Okay. So,
Yeah, but Santa Claus was his dad. It's okay.
Was it though?
Yeah,
but the
that's
kid
the whole point of the
doesn't-
song.
But the kid doesn't
Nah, I don't know about that, dude.
That's
The kid doesn't know that, but we know that as adults.
Well, the
The
kid,
dad would dress up as Santa
that
Claus.
doesn't save his trauma.
It doesn't say. Did you see that? Okay, pull up the picture again.
We got
Pull
Look
up the
at
effect.
this child.
5% exhibit.
Exhibit A.
Exhibit A.
See that kid?
This is
That's
amount.
me.
You know how many antidepressants this kid is on now.
But the thing
I mean,
is,
we're all fucked up
Of this
from
moment.
childhood.
this is on the radio for children to hear. So now they're all thinking that Santa's just going around kissing their moms. It's a weird song. It's just weird all around. Like,
And what if it
All right,
wasn't
all right.
dad? What if it wasn't his dad? What
I
if it
honestly-
was another dude?
I honestly think it's kind of sweet. but
Maybe it
that's-
was Uncle Jerry.
If y'all
I
think
don't
it's
know.
traumatic, then I
ooh, what if it is an uncle?
Damn.
Dang.
Look at that.
See?
Look, babe, look at that. That looks
I saw
terrifying. Look
Mama
at that little
kissing
boy.
Jeff.
Jeff. My name Jeff.
Yeah.
Daniel's
All right,
literally
I
eating mac and cheese out of a pot right now.
Wow.
Macaroni in a pot.
That's some wet ass pussy. Damn, Daniel.
Damn, dude.
Damn, Daniel. Back at it with the mac and
White
cheese.
bread.
White cheddar.
Back at it with
My
the white
man.
cheddar.
Dude, it's all about those Andes mac and
Damn, Daniel.
But like the more modern
Back
version
at
of
it
that song
again,
though
wow.
is what's that song where it's like I saw my girlfriend wearing Santa's beard.
cheese. Oh yeah, I saw my girlfriend wearing Santa's beard.
Like I saw
That
my
ain't a real
girlfriend
song.
wearing Santa's beard.
Yep.
That's a real song.
That's a real song.
Oh yeah, it's definitely real.
Weird.
I have it on my playlist. My Krysta.
I don't even know what that
It goes like,
means.
What?
He's
Hey,
breaking up my home.
Yeah.
What about that song about how that dude missed Christmas because he had gout?
He ate too many shrimp.
I would
He
rather
had too
listen
much
to
red meat.
That song
Red
about
meat,
Santa being in
whiskey.
jail because he was selling crack on the street.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
All right, honestly, y'all can put it wherever you want.
I mean, I just think it's a traumatizing song for the kid. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Scandalous.
I'd rather listen to Let
Let's-
It Snow.
Okay, well then let's
Right?
go F. Let's go F.
Because
then.
at least you think of happy thoughts when you think, oh, snow is nice until, it starts melting and it's dirty and it creates havoc and chaos.
Yeah, this
But-
one's just it's deceit. It's betrayal. It's
It's antidepressant. Deck my balls.
Deck the Halls is good. It's all right.
It's all right.
I
La,
never
la,
really
la,
liked
la.
it.
It's a little obnoxious, with the
Yeah.
fa la 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 la's.
It's just like
Yeah.
that Paul McCartney song. Simply heaven, a wonderful Christmas time. That one kills me. And it reminds me of this a little bit.
I'm good with D on this one.
Totally. Well, E for me. Because it's a classic, but still E for me, I think.
Let's live like F tier is like we could just erase from existing. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah. I think Deck the Halls is relative to Christmas, but it's not one of my favorites at all.
No.
So what's in the D list? What song is that?
That's all, isn't that?
Here Comes Santa.
Yep.
Here
G
Comes
not
Santa
free.
Claus.
Yeah, Here Comes
Yeah.
Santa Claus and Deck the Halls. Pretty.
It's in that like real corny ass
Mhm.
Yeah.
Christmas song.
And most of the
Category.
words you don't even really know. Like, what is it? Don me now our gay apparel, and you're like,
People don't even talk like that.
yeah.
Did you say gay? Oh, you're canceled.
The only gay apparel
Can't
that
stand
I,
This song was written the day that Jesus was born, apparently. Because, you know, like the language is just, you just don't understand. It's in Latin, pretty much.
I was about to make a joke about gay apparel being Crocs, but I rock the Crocs. I rock the Crocs. Man.
With socks.
Man, either way, sport mode, whatever.
My kid wears them with socks. He's an animal. All right, so
I
what are we
mean-
putting this?
Socks. Crocs with
I'll
socks.
say D. We'll go D tier.
All right, D I'm okay with.
Yeah. Because I like to sing that song, actually. It's kind of fun.
Oh,
shit.
Frosty the
Snowman.
Snowman.
Frosty the Snowman.
Which
I
is
used
a-
to love that movie too. Who didn't love that movie?
Right.
The horror
Yeah.
version?
I think this.
Oh, you mean Jack Frost?
Yeah, dude.
Or there's also another Jack Frost with Michael Keaton.
Yeah, that's weird. They came out
Best
at the same
Beetlejuice,
time.
best Batman.
Hey, let's not say that around Rabbit. Okay, I've heard you say he was the best Batman around Rabbit.
Hey, we're not doing a Batman tier list right now, okay? We're not doing a Batman tier list. Let's
Right, I'm
move
just
on.
picturing that Frosty the Snowman is MK, and look at him on that bunny. Like I'm also judging the artwork too on the covers.
Yeah, he's about to swat that rabbit with a broom, dog.
Whoa. Hey, now.
I'll go Frosty the Snowman is definitely in the upper part of the tier.
I would have said B. That's my first thought.
B is good. B is good.
It's
is
fun.
good.
It's fun, but it's not like the funnest. Like
But it does get annoying, right?
It's not Rudolph fun, but it's close.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
And there's some good covers of it. Like Ella Fitzgerald covered it.
Yeah. It's also, pretty good for movie soundtracks during the Christmas season.
So
Frosty the Snowman.
So B?
Also cocaine,
it's a good name for a Coke dealer. Frosty.
right? Yep.
Frosty.
Snowman.
The Snowman.
I'll say B.
Damn.
Everybody want to throw it out there?
Is this whole
Fine.
song a fucking metaphor for a Coke dealer?
So I think you're right.
Actually, we're going to have to bump it up. It's going to bump it up to if that's the case.
Frosty the Bone Man.
That's A tier. That's
Yeah.
A tier. Bro.
You know what? I'll bump it.
Oh,
Oh shit, Feliz
Oh.
Navidad. dude.
Da, da, da,
Hell yeah, dude. Bringing a
da,
little
da, da,
bringing a
da,
little
da,
culture.
da, da.
I like
Hey,
this song.
it's not always a white Christmas. You know what I mean?
He looks like though that he
Honestly,
hates,
this
like,
song fucks.
It does fuck.
yeah, and you know
Feliz
what?
Navidad.
He looks
It's
Nobody
almost
else
like
knows
it's just
the words.
it's almost like it's its own song, and then they dedicate it to Christmas.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
yes.
Because it just
Well,
out of nowhere, it's just like, I wanna wish you a merry.
it's got a it's got a fucking vibe to it.
Yeah.
It's like yacht rock vibe. It's got
Right.
yacht rock vibes, but it's
My sister-in-law thought he used to say when she was younger, "Fleas on my dog."
Nice.
Wasn't
Fleas on my
dog.
That's incredible.
What?
Feliz Navidad.
Oh, Daniel thought it was "Fleas on my dog." Fleas on my dog.
Nice.
Wasn't he in a
Wasn't he
Pee Wee
a
Herman
Christmas?
special? No. Who was in the Christmas Pee Wee Herman special?
Uh,
Was it
I don't know.
him?
I'm Pee-wee? You said Pee-wee?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people in that. Are you talking about the one with like Morpheus and stuff?
Morpheus. He doesn't have a name anymore. He's just known as Morpheus. Yeah, I don't remember.
You know what? Okay, I'm gonna throw this out there. You can take it if you want. I'm gonna say B. I'll give it
Yeah,
a B. Also.
I'm down with
Fuzz.
B.
I like B. I think this is a fun song, even though I do feel like the Christmas part of it is an afterthought.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. It's like they were writing.
The
a
hook is "I
song.
want to wish you a Merry Christmas," though,
I know.
and he sings it in English.
Right. But what does
Like it's
Feliz
cool that it goes
Navidad
back
mean?
from English to
It
Spanish.
means
That's cool.
Feliz Navidad means Merry Christmas
Mhm.
in Spanish.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Right.
oh.
So maybe they were just like, maybe the song was Feliz Navidad, and then they were like, but what about the white folks? And they're like, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
All right. What about this problematic one? Baby, it's cold out.
Ooh.
Look at his face. He even knows.
I know.
Like,
I
Ooh.
picked this one because of that. Because it's like, yeah, I know this is a rough song these days.
Yeah, that one's on F tier.
I think this should just go down to a dumpster fire.
This is cancer.
Damn. You know what? I'll give it an F tier too. You know,
It,
because
I will say though that the Key and Peele sketch that they did about this song
It's so
is
good.
incredible.
So
and they
good.
fucking flip it on its head, and it's amazing.
it is like if you go back and listen to it, you'll be like, yeah, that is weird with
Got-
everything. Anyways, rocking
Aw,
around the
this is a
Christmas
good
tree.
one.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We know what's up now. This is the
Mhm.
this is the jam. I'm
I'm-
gonna be honest.
yeah.
I want B or higher. I don't care where it falls, but B is as low as I will let this one go, and I have the mouse in my hand.
I think
This
A.
is the song. This is the
I
song.
think it's A tier.
I think it's gonna either A or S because guess what? This is the song where they literally have the guitar talking to you the whole song. You know what I mean?
Also, is it in Home Alone? This
Yeah.
one's in Home Alone.
It
in
is.
Home Alone.
Yeah.
Yes.
If it's in Home Alone, then it's like it's got to be up there for me.
Okay, so either S or A for me, I think.
I'm good with either.
I'm gonna say S, just for S and
Do
just
it.
for S and
Why
G.
not?
S-
It's
for
Yeah,
S and
it's
G.
Let's
a
go.
great
We got
song.
we got three bangers on this
Oh
tier.
yeah.
I can live with that.
Okay.
We're rocking around the Christmas tree.
Oh.
Also, cocaine.
Honestly, this song,
I'll be home for Christmas.
I like this song a lot.
I'll be
Like, this is like a-
home for Christmas. Yeah, this is a great song, and he does such a
Super good
great
song.
like version of this. Like he does it beautifully,
Yeah.
See,
and
this
it's
is
very
honestly,
it's an emotional song.
exactly. Yeah, it's a.
I
real
feel like
emotion.
this conveys what "Baby It's Cold Outside" is trying to accomplish, right? Without
Right.
saying it, right? Because you're singing "I'll be home for Christmas" to your lady, and she's like, "Oh damn, you better be."
You better get your sexy
know
ass
what I
home,
mean?
boy.
Yeah, and then
You
she's
better
all-
be home for Christmas.
Yeah. And then
No, this
she's
is a great
and then
song. I would say
and
A.
then someone's like, they're like, "Hey, did you not wear your boots because it's all wet down there?" I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even go outside. Somebody just sang me that song, baby."
I think A. I'm good with A.
I'll go-
Olsen.
Yeah,
I'll give it A.
I'll go A tier.
We'll go
for sure.
Oh, it looks great. I think Nick will like it a lot.
Quit interrupting the show, Daniel.
Sorry.
What about Silent Night?
Silent Night by the Temptations.
Okay, but take out who is singing it. Like just as a song alone, Silent Night, is it a banger?
Yeah, but this song's
No,
about
it's
Jesus.
not. But
Yeah, this is a
them
this is
doing
But I
it,
don't
like,
really-
their version of it is good.
Right. Yeah, that's what I think too. I don't think this is a good song, but their version is a good song. So
Mhm.
Well, the Temptations, everything they do is good.
right. Yeah. Right.
right.
So that's why I wanted to say that.
I'm judging the
because-
song.
Right.
You can't just not give in to the temptation. Hold on, hold on.
I'm tempted to be.
See, the song though isn't one of my favorites.
No.
You know, it's a little slower. It's not a banger. You know,
Well, the
it's
ones that get too like Jesus-y, I'm not into.
right.
The
And
real-
this is a song to go to sleep to during the Christmas season. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I think so.
This is when you've had like a lot of cocktails and you're like, it's the end of the night and everybody's opened their gifts and stress is like at like peak and you're like,
Yeah. And you're like, give me a hot toddy and a nap.
yeah.
and we're all gonna go to sleep very quietly.
But it's still respectable, but I'll put it in the D. We'll put it in
Okay.
because alongside those
Okay.
other ones, alongside Deck the Halls, you know, they're still respectable on the Christmas list,
Right.
but not my favorite. You
E
know?
Okay.
seems-
I mean, but it's the Temptations. Are you really tempted to put it in the D? Give it some D.
I mean,
Let me throw
why
some
you keep
D on
talking
it.
about tempting with the D? You know what I mean?
Because
What
you're
are you doing
tempting
here?
the Temptations with Rickshaw.
With the D.
Okay.
All right.
Jingle Bell Rock, I feel like, is the knockoff version
But,
of Rock
um.
Around.
Yeah,
the
Rock
Christmas
Around the Christmas Tree.
Yeah.
I agree with
Those
you. I
are
agree.
those are probably the two. You know,
What is he? Why
they
is he
always
dressed
come out
like
in
a
twos.
Dallas Cowboys cheerleader?
That's how they all dressed back then.
I think I broke
Wow.
Ricky.
Wow, that's
I love it.
amazing.
Got his ass.
But
Love
Jingle Bell
it.
Rock, it's also in
Also in Home Alone. Yeah.
Also in Home Alone.
It is,
So,
and Home Alone's a
I'll
great movie.
say-
So
I'm gonna say this also is just like Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. It's a
Mhm.
banger. It's you're gonna crack the bottles open with your family as soon as you're done. When you put this on, you're like, now that we're done with presents, put on that record and let's drink some eggnog.
We're gonna get fucked up.
I
on
think A. I think A
I'm
just,
gonna say,
just because I think Rock Around the Christmas Tree is better. But I do like.
okay, all right.
What do you
All
guys
right.
think?
I mean,
Okay.
I'm still saying.
I
yes.
still
I'm
think Rock Around the Christmas Tree is way better. So either A or B for me. I don't know.
Okay.
Do not put it next to that
Rap.
broad.
Do
Rap.
Do
not.
not put that.
Rabbit, you got the decider. Get the
I think A is a perfect place for it.
Okay. All right. Rockin' around.
Here's
Wait,
another
Which one?
curveball one. I want a
I
hippopotamus for
want
Christmas.
hippopotamus for Christmas. Oh my god.
I think E. I think E or F is perfectly fine. It's a fun song when you're a kid, but once you're older, you're like, yeah, you want to blow your brains out for listening to it.
Listen, put him next to anxiety-ridden child, rapist, and annoying.
You mean rapist? I say F also. It's
Yeah.
not. It's. I don't even think I ever heard this song until recently, and I was like, "Why did I learn of this song?" So,
Rabbit, what do you think?
Yeah.
F.
So he feels it. Robert, you
Here,
feel it.
let's
You
get
get
this
it.
one out of the way too, just because it's in the same vein. All I want for
Whoa.
Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
Oh my god. I say this one goes on E. This one goes on E.
all right, we broke the picture. Broke Krista.
Wait, but he has.
He does have his
He's
front
got his
teeth.
teeth. He's got his
Look,
teeth.
He's supposed to be a child with no teeth.
Right,
That's
but
the whole point of the song.
and the whole song he's singing a bunch of words with S's in it, and he's just like he can't make the S noise because he doesn't have front
Right.
teeth.
But in the picture, he has front teeth.
Yeah.
Just
yeah, they missed the assignment. They
did not
missed-
understand.
yes, they missed
dumpster fire of a picture, and then like that poor child. Where is that child now?
Dead.
Dead. He got cancer.
You think
for
he's doing this
Christmas.
in his grave?
I would say F. I'm gonna go F on this
Yeah.
one because this
Definitely.
also holds no emotional weight. when
No,
it
and
comes
it's
to-
annoying.
It's
It's annoying.
It's
Yeah.
trash Christmas songs.
They're
Like
very
there's a
annoying.
bunch of
Yeah.
those kind of trash Christmas songs.
Yeah. And it's songs like this that they've taken off of Christmas lists and it's made it more tolerable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in the past couple of years. So
What about a classic Jingle Bells? Obviously, I couldn't find a cover of this one, so this is just a book.
But it's got bears.
It's got bears, and it's cute.
And look at that horse and the bunnies all hanging in. Jingle bells, jingle bells, all the way.
we wouldn't have a title to this episode without this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this the Batman
Right.
spell? Is this the Batman version, or is this?
I mean, this has to be. What is the most iconic Christmas song? It's got to be Jingle Bells, right?
Whitney Houston.
Shit.
Do you hear what I hear? when he
I
was
don't know. I feel like
Honestly-
Jingle Bells might be. Yeah, you're right. It probably
Jingle
is
Bells is a
like-
classic song, and it's something that like since you were a little kid, you're listening to. Like that's one of the first things that you remember.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah. I feel like the only one that probably comes close is Rudolph.
Rudolph
Red-Nosed
and
Reindeer.
Jingle Bells. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
But for some reason, I don't think Jingle Bells should be that high on the list.
I know. That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah. It's like a classic, but like it shouldn't be
I feel
that
like it
high.
should be like right in the middle. A C.
Oh, what fun it is. What's the rest of the words?
to
To ride on a one-horse
One
open
horse
sleigh.
open sleigh.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to do
One-
in a Christopher Walken, like,
horse.
oh, what fun it is
I will have-
on
Oh, what fun it is to ride horse.
a one horse open sleigh.
Horse open.
Open horse sleigh.
I'll go A. Let's go A with this.
Rabbit said
We-
C. You're saying A.
I mean, it is one of the most iconic Christmas songs. I would put it in top 5 iconic.
I'm gonna
Christmas
B.
songs.
I'm a B. It's like it reminds me a little bit of Frosty. You know, you got the whole.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
You saying
yeah.
that? I'm good with a B. So-
Yeah.
oh,
That makes sense.
B
We
does
all
make
meet in the
sense.
middle.
Makes sense. Yeah.
meet
Yeah.
in the middle.
Okay.
Meat is in the middle.
You're a mean
Oh.
one, Mr. Grinch.
Mhm.
I love that
Well,
song.
I mean,
And it's
this
an
is-
original.
It is true. It is.
And it's about a
It's
character.
also- yes. It's crazy that this one stood the test of time, honestly.
Yeah. And it
Couple
doesn't
movies.
really.
Yeah.
A lot of
this
these songs
one-
get like old when you hear them, but this one, I don't know. It doesn't really get old to me.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Do you?
Because it's kind of not even a Christmas song. It's just about the Grinch, and it's situational. You know what I mean?
True. He's just a mean one.
Do you
Yeah.
remember when phones used to have the callback numbers or the ringbacks, where like when you'd
Mhm.
call people, it'd play music for the person that was on hold. I don't know why you'd pay money so someone could listen to a song that you like. But I used to have this set for my dad, and he would call me cussing me out every time. Like all year long, it was "You're a mean one," and he would just be like, "Please change that. I will pay for it to be changed." Ringbacks.
Okay, I have a
He
question.
sounds like
I have a question.
He sounds like a
though.
real Grinch.
Right?
What's your question?
I do have a question since you mentioned it. Is this a Christmas song?
Ooh.
That's a
Like you
good-
said,
that's a good
he's just
question.
talking about the Grinch, right?
Yeah.
But it was on
And
all the list for like top Christmas songs. But
yeah,
you're
but
right.
I'm asking. the
No,
question,
you're
is it
right.
technically a Christmas
No, he's
song?
completely right. It's not. Is it even a Christmas song?
It's
It's
kind of
not
like
It doesn't even mention Christmas.
it's kind of like Monster Mash, right? Because is it a Halloween song? Because the song is about them
Monsters.
talking about the existence of a song called Monster Mash, but it's supposed to be not that song that you're singing,
Right.
right? So it's kind of like 2 steps away from being a Halloween song. So this is kind of like that, right? It's not
Yeah.
Christmas song, but it's like a step away from it. You know
This
what I mean?
is it's like the redheaded stepchild of Christmas songs.
Right. And you know what we do to redhead stepjobs? Give them extra presents because they've had it tough.
It had a rough one.
So as a Christmas song, do we put this in F with all the other things, or at least give it an E? So
But it's a good one. It's
It's a good
but
one.
it's a good
Yeah.
one. But you are right. I don't think this counts as a Christmas song.
No. I mean, what does everybody else think? Can you ask people in the comments?
What do people in chat think? Is this
Everyone in the comments, is this actually a Christmas song? Let's start with that. Everybody, give it to me straight. Give it to me straight in the chat. Is this a Christmas song? And if we decide it is, then we will rank it. If not, maybe it should go.
Yeah, here let's
maybe
Let's put it to the side.
put it to
Table
the
that.
side.
we're gonna
Put a
put
pin
it
in
on the back burner for now and set him down here.
We'll put a pin in that one.
All right. Let's get the queen out of the way, right?
Oh,
Dang.
rabbit!
Dun,
Look.
dun, dun, dun.
Oh, my favorite.
I
Don't get me wrong. I love Mariah Carey to death, but
Yeah, of course.
this song can get fucked.
But the
Have you guys
memes.
seen the meme of like where it's a clip of Twister and you hear it's like that the part of Twister where the Twister's coming from the original Twister with the Bill Paxton and Helen Punt the Cunt Hunt and it's
Ew.
coming and you just hear and like they're like it's coming.
I love all the memes of her like it's time to defrost Mariah Carey and like it's funny, but then as soon as you hear it for the 15th time you're like, all right, well, this has lost its charm already.
Did y'all see that comment where people were posting like Michael Myers' face like
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There was that
she
picture of
actually
Mariah
wrote,
Carey.
please stop. I can't unsee it now.
I'm seeing a lot of yeses in the chat. We have
For
we have like
the Grinch.
Explain.
For the
Yeah.
Grinch.
Show your work. Explain. Because I'm reading the lyrics and they have nothing to do with Christmas in the
He's
lyrics.
actually reading the lyrics. He's on that right now.
doing his homework.
What about Mariah Carey though? I mean, at this point, I don't know if it's like, look, it's a good song, but now I don't know if it's been propelled to where it is because of the memes and stuff. You know,
Right.
I think it's okay. So here's my take on it. I think it's a banger of a song, but I understand that it has been overplayed, and like you go out in public any day of December and you're gonna hear it somewhere. You know what I mean? So yes, it is overdone. It has lost its appeal. If I had a grilled cheese sandwich every day, I would hate grilled cheeses. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I would say if somebody shoved a grilled cheese down your throat every day, you'd be fucking pissed at grilled cheeses.
right,
That's what I would say.
right. Better analogy.
He is so unhappy with this song. Like I can see it like in his like when it came up and I was like, Rabbit, look, and he's like it was just like see the anger.
Yeah, I have a complete disdain for this.
So where are we going? What does everyone think? I'm okay with like a B or so.
I'm gonna say it deserves to go lower because of its overuse. You know,
I would say C or D.
let's just pretend it was that grilled cheese. Where should we put it?
Oh.
I'm fine with C, and I'll say because of this. Like objectively, it is a great song.
Mm-hmm.
We said that right up off the top, but so I'm fine with like C tier.
All right, let's give it a C.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
And if we could put department store soundtracks in the F tier, we would.
Yeah, in the dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
The dumpster fire.
But okay, so we have a few different yeses in the chat for it being a Christmas song. But one, Mods Dude 3 said the movie is about Christmas and he wouldn't be a Grinch without Christmas. Someone else, Jeff Hamilton, also said it's not about the lyrics, it's about the cultural context and the Christmas fucking spirit, bruh.
Damn.
So
no, that's what the movie is about. That's not what the song is about.
dang,
We're not talking about Christmas movies, we're talking about Christmas songs.
Jeff Hamilton, he
True.
still has you. He still has you. Mods Dude 3, he still has you.
But I will concede.
All right, let's just say, we'll say it is. Let's give it to them. Let's give the chat
Sure.
what they want. All right, so as a song, I'll give it a B
Okay.
because it is a good song, but it is a negative.
You know what? I'll
song.
give it a B. I'll give it a B.
I'm happy
Yeah.
with a B. If everyone's saying B, I'm happy. I'm looking at the list of what's up there. I think I'm happy with a B for this.
Because even with what Toby said, that with the right person during the Christmas season, you could just pop it off and go, "You're a mean one,
Yeah.
Mr. Grinch,"
Right?
and then and then your grandma's like, "Quit saying that shit."
Oh, did you say your grandma? Did she get
Damn,
run over by a
speaking of
reindeer?
grandmas.
No, not Grandma.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what's funny about this one is like it's a pretty satire, but it's the perfect satire
Right.
Christmas song, you know. So
This song is about hating your grandmother. or about, not hating the grandma, but like the parents just basically wanting grandma to die so that they can just take her life inheritance.
Well, she gets drunk and then she goes walking into the street and then she gets ran over by a reindeer.
I mean, I'm down for grandma getting drunk.
Yeah,
And I mean, the artwork is great too. Like whoever created that.
I think this is from the actual. There was a movie. They ended up making a cartoon about
That's
it.
right.
I never watched it, but I know that it existed.
That's gonna go. I'm totally gonna watch that now. Thank you, Toby. Thank you.
This wasn't on any of the list. I just was like, this needs to be in here to be debated.
You know what? The song is great too because it's just so like it flows and it's very well written. Like it's a very well written song, and the vocals on it are great. It's just like grandma got run over by a reindeer. It's just it flows. Coming home from our house Christmas Eve. You know what I mean? Like it's a good song.
I feel like you're changing my mind over here,
I
Krysta.
know. I was gonna put it on a C or something.
No, but it's funny. It's funny, and it talks about Christmas. It is a Christmas song.
And you know what? This kind of reminds me of Throw Mama from the Train, and I love that movie.
I love that movie. Think about this song. If I Wrestled a Bear Once was a Christmas song, this would be it. Right?
Damn. Damn.
Checks
You're
out.
so right. It's got an animal and everything, dude.
Am I right or am I right? Who?
So
I mean,
Yeah. Grandma wrestled a reindeer once.
Damn.
there's our new Christmas shirt. There's our new
Y'all
ugly.
y'all can write the next original Christmas song.
Oh,
Hell yeah,
there
they're
it
gonna play
is.
that shit everywhere.
I Wabba writes the
Ricky
next
already
one.
did about his gout. He started it.
So what do we think? A B? 'Cause I was sitting on C, but then you kind of
I'm
started
gonna
hyping
go
it.
with
I was
C.
thinking C too, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it a B, man. Because
Sure, why not?
I feel like you can't. I'd rather keep this one. I'd rather this one be thrown into the loop with the Christmas
You
songs.
can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandma, we believe that we're on level B.
All right, we got 4
See?
left.
They believe.
Believe.
See, believe.
Believe.
Oh God,
it's-
fuck this guy.
It's beginning to look a lot like
Buble.
Christmas. Did we cover this one?
Oh,
already?
Michael
This is-
Bubble. Now you know what? I like him, but I was raised by a legit jazz musician who raised me on all the big band musicians, and this guy just like jerks off so hard to like Sinatra. It's like, dude, just stop. Just stop.
Yeah. I think you could put his ass right next to Mariah Carey on
Damn.
C tier.
Dude, Rabbit
Just for
just
that
like
song, though? Just for the song
But
in general?
it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, not him.
it's a great song.
Right. Well, I know we're not talking about Buble,
It's
but
beginning to look a lot like. Yeah,
I mean, the song's still corny too. So.
it is kind of corny.
It is a very corny song, but yeah, I mean,
And
I would
think
say
C tier
D.
is a fair.
D or E for me.
It does sound like a
I mean, it is kind of like a Let It Snow. You know what I mean? Maybe we should put it right
Yeah.
next to Let It Snow.
it's kind of like the a dad joke of like, oh, I guess it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, huh? It's very dad jokey.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. And someone's like, "Shut up, Dad."
Yeah.
Like there we
Yes,
go.
we
Like
do.
Michael, get me a Diet Coke because it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Here we go.
I'm good with the E. I think you're right. I think it is on Let It Snow level.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Put it next to it.
Okay.
Put that motherfucker right next
But
to
wait a
Candy.
minute. This would be a good cocaine song, right?
He looks like he's floating in cocaine in that cover.
Right? Somebody hands you a bag and you're like,
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Speaking
Are we going
of,
up now?
Speaking of cocaine, White Christmas.
Hello.
But this is a classic song in Bing Cosby again. I mean, this is a great song.
Look at that face though, and tell me it's not a White Christmas.
I mean, he's having a great time. He's living his
Is
his gums. His gums
this a
are numb.
racist Christmas song, though?
nutty ends.
Looks like he's
Do you
got
think this is a racist song?
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's played all over the suburbs, I'll tell you that much.
This might be a racist song.
might be.
Might be.
Or he's talking about Coke.
I think he's just talking about the snow.
He's probably talking
For
about
real,
Coke.
though?
For
He's a
real?
musician.
I mean, I
He's
don't
a
know.
musician. We know what he's really talking about.
Dreaming of a white woman. There we go. Back to that. Square one.
Oh,
Square one.
You know what? This is like somewhere in the middle, but it also is pretty relevant to Christmas movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
it is.
So
Maybe
like-
a B.
this in Home Alone?
I don't
Yeah.
I think it was.
It was when
yeah.
he was like getting
think Home Alone
ready.
has- Had every
in
one
the
of these
mirror.
songs in them.
Yeah. Let's go C.
Let's
go
was about
see
to say
what-
C from my vote.
Okay.
Rabbit, what do you think?
Yes, he's good. I like
Mhm.
C, senor.
C.
C.
What about the 12 Days of Christmas? This is the only cover I could find that said 12 Days of Christmas. I was like, sure.
12 Days of Christmas. 12.
This song gives me anxiety because it
I don't
never.
know. This song is kind of lame.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like the Christmas version of like 100
Hell.
bottles of beer on the wall. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's just an excuse to get everybody singing while you go into the bathroom and dream of a white Christmas.
You know what?
I'm talking about?
I think
A bunch
this,
of drunk people at the bar.
I think this is on the D tier with Deck the Halls. I think it's right there next to Deck the Halls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
let's
give
hear
it an E, man.
E?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she wants an E. All right, I agree with E.
I'm fine
because
with that.
it still should exist. You know,
It should exist, but like, my God, it doesn't stop. And like, if you're driving, your kid's screaming in the background, there's traffic, you're like, you know.
All right. And the last one that I have that I've, pulled from these lists, I know everyone's like, you're missing this one. I'm sorry. But have yourself
Oh.
a Merry Little Christmas.
By Frankie, Mickey
By
Blue
Frank.
Eyes. He goes on the
Honestly,
A for me.
this one is kind of a banger though. You know, because it's like, this is one at the end of the night where everybody's calming down.
Yeah, this is the
Winding
last song in the movie, like when everyone's like hugging
Yep.
and being like, I love you, and everyone's happy, and yeah, everything came together and worked out.
Wasn't
This is a
this on
great
Home
song.
Alone?
All
Why
these
is
songs are.
I think we've said that so many times. Like, wasn't this on Home? It'd be like Mariah Carey. Was this on?
I like
I think-
this. I'm good with.
Yeah, I think it's B. I think it
Mm.
goes in the B tier with all those other ones. You know what I'm saying? Like very relevant, very popular, very iconic, but not my favorite, but still is good.
B. Yeah. I wonder what's Oh, Rabbit's gone.
Rabbits.
I would say
gone.
A or
We'll be
B.
back in a second.
Because I'm
Vince-
was
Vince
raised
in the
on
chat.
Frank Sinatra.
Vince in the chat says S tier, so maybe we should bump it to A.
Well, is this a Frank Sinatra original or is this? Or is
That's
this-
a good question.
That is a good question.
I'm about to
Rabbit.
look that
'Cause
up right now.
If that's a Frank original, then I think it does belong higher. But if it's just one of the countless covers that Hilm and the rest of the Rat Pack did covers of 100 times,
Okay, we're talking about Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, Rabbit.
I mean, everything that comes up when I type that in is just literally a song by Frank Sinatra.
So it's a Frankie original.
It is a Frankie original, and look, Frankie was the shit.
Old Frankie Blue Eyes.
Yeah,
I
Mickey Blue
I think
Eyes.
this is like an A tier. I
Yeah.
think A tier.
I think A tier is a good
solid
spot for it.
for that song.
A
'Cause,
tier.
yeah.
I like A. I'm good with A.
Yeah.
I'm
With
good
A.
with it.
Yeah, because I don't think it's the most iconic, like
No.
up with the S, but it is a banger. So
Yeah.
that is our list right there. That's all of them, guys.
All right, now let's talk about ones that we forgot. What did we forget for this?
Or do we need to rearrange anything?
Yeah.
Or do we need to rearrange some stuff? But this is it's looking pretty good. What do we got in the S tier?
Let's see. We've got Wham, we got Rudolph, and we have Rock Around the Christmas Tree.
Honestly, I think that last one could go on S tier.
I mean, it would seal the deal on the different kinds of Christmas music we have in the S tier.
Yeah.
You know?
That's like of the classic like white people Christmas songs, that's like the fucking top tier.
So do we
You're
think?
right.
Do we think we're
That's
bumping it?
that's my opinion.
Yep. Let's bump it.
Bump it.
We had a
Down,
few people
'cause
in the chat
I'm
say
all
it,
about
so
Frankie, so let's go.
Hell yeah!
let's go.
All right.
All right.
Then we got
All right.
For the A tier, we got Santa Claus is Coming to Town, the Chipmunk song. What was this
Jesus.
one? Hold on, I can't.
How did that get in there again? I forgot.
I'll Be Home for Christmas.
I'll be
And
home. I'll be turned on for Christmas.
and
I'll be up in the
Jingle Bell Rock.
Jingle Bell Rock.
Yep.
All right, I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
For
Mhm.
the B tier, we got The Most Wonderful Time of the Year, A Holly Jolly Christmas,
Yep.
Frosty the
out.
Snowman, Feliz Navidad, Jingle Bells, You're a Mean One, and Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer.
All right, hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
I feel like Feliz Navidad could get bumped up.
I think so
Bumped up.
too. It's a classic song.
All right.
Second.
I'll allow it. Let's go A. Let's go. No, Feliz Navidad.
No,
Feliz
no,
Navidad.
Oh,
not
I'm
not
sorry. I
Earl.
grabbed the wrong one. I'm sorry.
Is it Burl or
Sorry,
Earl?
girl. We love you,
Sorry,
Burl.
sorry.
but-
It's
He's
like,
like Antolite.
Yeah, that feels.
Yeah.
I love it. I like that. I like that a lot.
Okay. Well, see now we have someone in the chat saying Grinch song should be A, but
Get outta here.
Listen, seeing it next to all these classics, honestly, I think it should go down one. Because we have a lot of high-spirited classic Christmas songs, and then we have
I
You're a
could
Mean
absolutely
One.
agree with that.
I think that it would go down, in my opinion, just to fit more of the theme of each line. You know
Ooh,
what
really?
I mean? So yeah,
Okay.
because I feel like S, A, and B can be on your party list for an upbeat Christmas time. You know what I mean?
okay.
So when we get to C, it's like things that are played out, or maybe even negative things. Which The Grinch is a good song, but
Okay.
it is a negative song. You know?
So for C right now, we got Santa Baby, we have Winter Wonderland, All I Want for Christmas.
I'm watching him cringe. I'm just like looked right at Rabbit just to watch his face.
White
I'm good,
Christmas,
I'm good.
and now You're a Mean One.
Someone in the chat says, "How is Drummer Boy? Little Drummer Boy not on
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
I
good
didn't think of that one. I didn't
song.
see that one on anyone's list, honestly.
here?" And I'll tell you why. It's because lyrics are pa-rum-pa-pum-pum.
Pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Yeah.
Listen,
Pa-rum-pa-pum.
I feel like, listen, if it was a POD song, it might work. Okay.
Okay, so
Boom, boom.
my friend Cody is on the chat and he wrote Jingle Bells was originally written for Thanksgiving, not Christmas.
Oh,
Wow.
And my friend Cody is a librarian, so I think we need to
Thanksgiving
have Cody.
banger. What do you
Yeah,
know?
Thanksgiving banger.
wow.
Yeah, we need to
Thanks,
put more
Cody.
respect on Thanksgiving.
Pa-rum-pa-pum-pum.
We always go from from Halloween to Christmas, and we need to put more respect on Thanksgiving.
We do need to respect. We need to, as Americans, you would think that we would give respect to a holiday where we fucking
food
shove
holiday?
food
Yeah.
into our mouths for hours and watch
It's
football.
the food holiday.
We gotta stuff it up with our strong hands.
Yeah, you're not stuffing your face enough. More.
The disrespect.
All right, for D, we've got Here Comes Santa Claus, Deck the Halls, and Silent Night. That's fine. I'm good with that.
Classics, but
I'm good with
corny,
it,
so-
yeah.
Yeah, classics but corny.
E, we have Let It Snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and the 12 Days of Christmas. I think that's
Classics, but still even more corny. You know what I mean?
And then for the F tier, we have I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, Baby It's Cold Outside. What was this one? Oh, I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas, and All I Want for Christmas is My Two Front Teeth.
Yes. And so F tier could definitely be the next round of this what's the effect? The Mandela effect. The next round of Mandela effect. Can we just get rid of those from our existence? Just all the F
Yeah, when y'all
songs.
do the update, whatever
yeah,
update
yeah,
y'all do.
we'll do the update. Yeah. So There you go, guys. We aside from Little Drummer Boy, which we pummed on out of there. But there are like a lot of Christmas songs that are like more hymn-like, that we didn't put in there either. Like what?
All the
Away,
churchy
away
ones.
in a manger,
All
or
the Jesus
Danger in the
church.
manger.
or what about there's there Tenenbaum? What's the song? Royal Tenenbaum or whatever.
Wes Anderson.
Wait, that's a
movie,
Wes
dude.
Anderson movie.
Yeah, I was like,
What's the song? It's like
I don't know.
shit. I don't know I can't remember what the song. We Three Kings. That's another one that away. Did we say it away in the manger? Oh,
That
Holy Night.
Oh, Holy Night.
still
Yeah, that's part of those like real like
real churchy.
yeah, real
churchy.
church. Definitely singing in church and yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're good
Isn't it-
songs,
It's Oh
but they're not
Christmas
like
Tree, right?
like,
It's
Oh
Oh
Christmas
Tenenbaum or whatever.
Tree.
So that's like the other version of it. Oh Tenenbaum.
Or
There
that
it
all
is. See?
Lynn sang all. Is that technically a New Year's song? It's
What?
like a Celtic song. It's a. Oh
yeah, that's the New Year's song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a New Year's song. But why do they
Yeah.
play it around Christmas time?
Because it's almost New Year's when it's Christmas.
7 days apart.
She was so confused. Were you frozen? Are you frozen, Krista? Krista, your wife?
My brain hurt after that.
My
Because
brain
like,
broke.
but I hear it all the time. So it's like, come on, man.
Hey, Jeff Hamilton just gave us a super chat of $5.
Yo.
Thank you. He
No,
says,
no, no, no.
he says, fucking great stream. Side note, you guys should do Garza podcast episode to generate some more Awabo reunion hype. Hell yeah, hit him up.
I think
That'd
that
be
John should be on.
I mean, I would love to have John on at a point in time. I would love to have Mikey on, and I would love to have Steven on at a point in time too. We'll keep the hype train going. We're gonna, like I said at the beginning during Bear Watch 98, that we're all down. It just has to be the right timing. It has to be the right, the right plan. So.
And we're all kind
Anyway.
of like spread out to around the country. So
Yeah. And so, yeah, we're definitely going to be on it, and we're going to keep the hype train going, but we're also going to do regular episodes. So hopefully you guys return to the chat and hang out with us during our regular show too, You guys put it in the chat right now. You're going to come and show up for Rickshaw in the regular streams without
you
Krista.
are, if
Please.
you do, put in an eggplant emoji.
Yeah, put an eggplant emoji if you're showing up for Rickshaw, dog.
Give him an eggplant. A big
Give me
juicy
that eggplant. Give me a ripe one, ready for the picking. But yeah, what else? What else we got? What do you want to talk about? Off the cuff, Krista. What are we talking about?
I mean, I'm just freaking stoked, man. Like, I'm excited about Christmas. I'm excited, like, for my kids to get their gifts. I'm just excited to take it easy. I mean, and then another year comes by. It's going to be 2025.
What'd you ask Santa for?
I'm going to be 41.
Dang.
Shut up. You're born like a week before me, and you're going to be like 42.
That's not entirely true-ish.
Who told you?
What did I ask Santa for? I don't know. If, one of my Christmas wishes would be just to be around all my kids again, because we're in Florida right now and Finn's still in Texas and the girls are still in Louisiana. So I'd like for my kids to be all together.
Hell yeah.
What about you?
What did I ask Santa
Mhm.
for? Fucking BB gun.
Shoot your eye out with that thing, dude.
What do you mean? I'll shoot my eye out. What are you talking about?
Mine's all
Say what I
sensual, and yours is like a fucking gun.
I just want to set up some action figures to shoot them in the face. You know, just saying. Out in the snow here in Texas.
I think like when you have kids though, you live vicariously through them. So watching the kids open up their gifts is like you feel like a kid again. You know?
Well, I don't have kids. I have dogs.
You have
so-
dogs, you can still get them something.
well, I can't just live vicariously through them because then I would want to like eat shit.
You could just like get down on your hands and knees and start like making your own little biscuits. Christmas biscuits.
And you know, I'm pretty sure booty trim was on Jet's wish list this year, and he got it. So he got that booty trim. You know, $100.
Booty trim and an anal expression.
Yeah.
That's true though. You got to do it when dogs start having that, you know, that smell.
Yeah.
You got to.
Right. You got to give them that anal expression.
Do
Is
you
that what you said?
do you do it yourself to them?
No,
The anal
no. I take them to hey, that shit ain't cheap to take them to get their haircut nowadays too.
No, it's not.
So yeah, it's actually really expensive. But I'm a good daggy.
I'm a
Almost said
good dad.
Daggy daddy. But I'm a good dog dad, and I get Jet haircuts all the time because he gets real fluffy. He looks like a little werewolf after a couple months. So
But that's pretty
but
rad.
yeah, no more dingleberries this year. Rabbit, what'd you ask Santa for this year?
Santa's not real, dude.
Oh,
real.
gee.
Whoa! I'm trying to protect the chat.
They don't know. They don't know.
You didn't hear that?
You might
You didn't
be
hear that?
watching with their children right now.
Sorry, your kids are in the room.
Whoa, dude.
I asked for a bunch of camping gear. How about that?
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's
Camping gear.
that's a good thing. Getting some camping gear.
Going camping.
Hell yeah, you're gonna go look for Sasquatch?
Nah, I'm just
Is
Why not?
Sassy real?
sassy.
Is Sasquatch real?
Get that sussy.
You're acting sus. Acting real Seuss.
Seuss.
Yeah, you're acting real Dr. Seuss. Toby, what about you? What'd you ask Santa for?
Sorry, I was in my head. I was thinking one fish, two fish, red fish, blow me.
I need tickets to all these shows that have been announced in the last couple of months because Toby can't afford them by himself at this point. I'm gonna go broke and not have a home. So
Listen. If you've learned anything about all these Christmas songs, is cocaine is the answer. Go
then
go sell
Santa,
it.
I need cocaine. Please
Cocaine's a
bring
hell of a
cocaine,
drug.
Yeah.
Santa.
Little Toby needs to go to some rock shows this year.
He needs a white
roll.
Christmas.
But yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out in the chat. Thanks for showing up, talking about some Iwabo shit with us, some Christmas songs. We got somebody,
Did you
Vincent
say
Paulson.
thongs?
Thongs? Christmas thongs. Christmas
Christmas
thong,
thong?
thong. Did Cisco write a Christmas song?
I think that's a
Is the thong song a Christmas song?
look up those lyrics, Rabbit.
Okay, is the thong song?
Yeah. Chat. Everyone in the chat. Is the thong song.
Was he asking Santa for
It's probably a good song. At a
Thumbs
Christmas
like a truck?
party.
Remember, everyone in the chat, you're going to start going online, posting old pictures of Iwabo experiences, old videos of us playing, old merch, and you're going to hashtag it reunite Iwabo or reunite I Wrestled a Bear Once. And we'll see if this blows up. Of course, we got all next year, baby, to start blowing this shit up even bigger. So you got, who's with me? Put a dick in the chat. I mean, eggplant. In the chat. Eggplant. Juicy.
With like a
veiny
squirt.
eggplant.
Like a little water.
Yeah, put a little squirt.
a
Squirt. You like
little splash of eggnog?
I'm more of a 7-Up guy, but Squirt's pretty good.
Squirt's dope, honestly.
Squirt
I
is
can
pretty
drink
dope.
Squirt.
I bet you do, Rabbit. You handsome man. All right. Well, Krysta, do
Yeah.
you want to tell the chat and the world some things to check you out on? Maybe your Instagram, maybe I don't know. Plug it.
Yeah. You can follow me on Instagram, Krysta Cameron Andrews, and then on Facebook, same thing, Krysta Cameron Andrews. And then I do have a TikTok as well, which I make a lot of stupid videos on. I don't know. I want to start doing some more. Another one, Krysta Cameron Andrews. It's so original.
Very good, Krysta.
Thanks.
You're doing very good. Toby, tell us about your podcast.
So I do a retro video game review show called The Secret Levels Podcast. We go over one game per episode, and we go over the history, the story, the gameplay, and we let you know if it's still worth playing. And you can check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/TobyVonDoom. I play a lot of these old games. Lately, I've been playing some Marvel Rivals. We've been doing some streams for charity and stuff. Yeah. Go check me out on those things. Rabbit.
Check him out. What's up, nerds? It's Rabbit. I am the vocalist singer of a little tiny band called Terminated. We do have an Instagram. We do have YouTube. We do have Facebook, I think.
I'm pretty sure you have
All the social. We got all the socials. I think it's Terminated TX. Anyways, if you want to check that out, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that's it for me.
Oh, sorry.
My name is Michael, aka Rickshaw, and you've been nerding out with Rickshaw. If you like what you see here, then go add us up on all of the stuff, as you could see on the monitor right now. We have a YouTube, a Twitch, a Facebook, an Instagram, a TikTok, and an X. We're gonna be doing more stuff on Twitch. So if you're not seeing us every other week we do a show live here on YouTube, and then in those in between weeks we do a Twitch show. So you could join us there. If you're not following us over there, you could add us up. And I'm also going to be playing some games. I bought Spider-Man 2 on Black Friday, and it's still in its wrapper. Hopefully I'll get to that soon, but I'm going to start making more time to do Twitch content. Also, I'm in a band called Never Rest. We are going to be putting out some new songs sometime next year, hopefully around April. Also, obviously everybody in the chat knows that we are trying to reunite Iwabo, and hopefully we will be playing some shows by next year. And the main goal is 2026 to have some cool shit lined up for everybody. But we will update it as we go. We will let you know. So, yeah. And if you're not already subscribed here, go hit the subscribe button and, put the boners in the chat. That's all I ask.
All the boners.
But, yeah. But thanks, Krysta, for being on the show again.
Of course.
And we'll see you next time. I don't know if there's going to be a show next week because it is more of a Christmas week, and then who knows what's going on with work for me. So I got lots of stuff going on. Got to make that money, right? Got to conform to that corporate idea of what life is about. But all right, guys, we'll see you next time, and stay safe and don't do too much blow. See you later, nerds. White Christmas.